So, I got a project ahead of me. If you'd like to see more about the 6000 XP Conduit box, indoor wall mount Power Pro 280 amp hour battery, and some Aptos solar panels, stay tuned. This here is the EG4 6000 XP off-grid inverter solar controller. I'm going to do a little unboxing here for you. I just got this about a week ago, and yes, I'm wearing a winter coat because it is the dead of winter in central Wisconsin. And today is finally a warm enough day where I can get out here and do this. It's been like below zero for the last week, so today it's in like the teens, so cool. Anyway, I bought this to do some experimenting with on my horse barn. My horse barn, I have a bunch of waters in there that require heaters because of this cold in Wisconsin. So I have 4 of the 15-gallon buckets that have a 200-watt heater in them. And then I have a couple smaller 100-watt waters for our chickens. So I have them on a Wi-Fi outlet control. They run for like half the day. I got them so many hours in the morning, so many hours in the afternoon, and let's dive into this inverter. Let's get this thing opened up and see what we got in here. All right, what we got here? Well, this looks like it's probably some sort of pattern to mount this thing on the wall. Screw holes. I'm gonna guess that's what that is. This must be the Wi-Fi dongle. Yes, this is the Wi-Fi dongle that plugs into the side of it. I tried to register on the EG4 app last night to get kind of prepared for this, and I needed this information here, and I also need to have an installer code. I'll have to contact Signature Solar, where I got this from. Look at that. All right, what do we got here? We got some cables. Ethernet cables. There's one, there's 2. I believe one of them is for the battery and one is for paralleling. Oh yeah, this one says right on it. Parallel. This is if you're going to run multiple inverters, you use this cable to tie them together so they can communicate. All right, here we got some studs, concrete wall studs, manual, user manual. This is all available online too, right from Signature Solar's website. If you go to the page for the 6000 XP, they have all the links. You can download all the manuals directly from there. So I'm gonna set this box down and pull this inverter out of here. And I'll get her on the table. All right, they do have handles on the side. That's convenient. It's heavy. I'm not even sure what it weighs. 50 pounds, 60 pounds? Probably says somewhere, but be careful when you're handling it. It's not light. Fits with your knees, not your back. You know, the normal chit chat. All right. Look at that beauty. And yes, that piece of cardboard I pulled out earlier would be the pattern for this. Wi-Fi dongle plug, on-off switch. This inverter can take 8,000 watts of solar. It can put out a continuous 6,000 watts at 240 volts, which is why they call it the 6000 XP. Screen, battery breaker, load, grid input, generator input. Let's say you're off grid. You have no grid input to supplement power to charge batteries if you don't have enough solar or you're running low, or you can turn on the generator with the dry contacts in here, and the generator will input more power to supplement more output power of the inverter. Or you can have it the dry contact set up to, if you're not getting enough solar, your battery reaches a certain level, state of charge, it will automatically trigger the generator to turn on if it is capable of that, your generator, and it will feed in, use the power to charge batteries. My plans with this once I get it set up and hooked up, I'll do another video on that, getting it mounted to the wall, getting it wired in, and then I will show you guys how much power my barn draws, and then I'll start messing around with how many panels I need to keep the battery charged up and run all those loads throughout the day. Yeah, and then in the future I will be hooking up the shed as well. I'll probably do that at the same time I do the barn. The shed, I really don't have anything in here that uses a lot of power except for the lights. With the lights on in here, this thing will run, I have a power meter on it, and the 9 lights I have in here are 70 watts a piece, so they will draw roughly around 600 and something amps, like 620, I think, 630, somewhere around there for wattage. I do have a couple battery tenders on some lead acid batteries I have for the tractor. I do have plans down the road to get a bigger one, the 12,000 XP, which I will be using to run my house and using all those panels. But all right, bam, conduit box. Here we go. I did buy all this stuff from Signature Solar. So if you like any of the stuff in this video or interested in more information, check the links in below, in the description below. I have links to the conduit box, 6000 XP, the panels, and the indoor Power Pro battery. So these are all the parts that come in this little guy. I did not realize that you had to put this together. I thought this conduit box was just assembled. Fun with Legos. All right, let's see. All right, here's another panel. And another panel. Looks like we got a front. Hey, it's even stamped front. That's convenient. I'm going to assume this is going to be the top. It says top. This is the top. Even rednecks like me can figure this out. And this is the front. Convenient little thumb screws to close it up. That's the back. Neat. All right. Let's put it together. Why not, right? It's going to be the right side. I bet you this is the last piece will be the left side. All right. This one doesn't even come with instructions, which is great because I wouldn't have used them anyway. So this is very easy to put together. Let's do this quick, huh? Front. How does that work? If this is the front and this is the front. Oh, front and back. Front and back. This is going to sit here. I'm slightly confused. Wait a minute. All right. We're getting this figured out. And neat. Okay. My fingers are already cold, but we're going to keep going at this quick. She's a beaut, Clark. Maybe that's not how that goes. We're getting her figured out here, folks. Little by little. Can't feel my fingers. You interested in any of this stuff? I can save you 50 bucks using the link I got down in the description below. Head over to Signature Solar. If you got any questions, they have fantastic customer support. I've gotten a hold of them a couple different times, asking them questions, sizing my system. They have all kinds of tools on their website you can use to size your solar array. Now, what I did is my utility company has my power usage available online on my account. So I can go on there and I can see how many kilowatt hours I use every day. And they even have it broke down to the hour of every day if I really wanted to see that. So it made it very easy for me to communicate with Signature Solar to figure out how big of a solar array I needed, how many batteries I needed if I was going to do my entire house. So There's knockouts in the top, and the whole bottom is open because that will mount up to the top of the battery, the indoor Power Pro battery. And all your cables are in here, nice and hidden. Nice clean install. They give you plastic bushings. These bushings will go in all these conduit holes. You snap them in place, and that just keeps any sharp edges of the metal from wearing through your wires and just keeps them nice and tight together. Or they're just hole plugs. Maybe they're just hole plugs. Okay, well there you go. There's your conduit box. Well, now I'm going to take you over and show you the fantastic Power Pro. That is still sitting on the pallet over there because it is freaking heavy. Okay, here is the battery. Lithium ion. Came on this pallet in this crate. There is no label on it that says EG4 anywhere. Let's get this thing open. This is the EG4 wall mount indoor 280 amp hour battery. All right, battery cable number 1, battery cable number 2, communication cable. They even give us another set of cables. That's awesome. So you actually get 4 cables with this. That's some sort of metal clamps or something here. I'll have to look at the guide, see what those are for. And honestly, that's it. There's nothing else in this box. Okay, so there's 2 ropes, so you can pick this whole thing up. Quality Control Product Approval Report. I don't remember what this thing weighs. I think somebody somewhere it said like 100 and some pounds. I don't know. Let's see how heavy this is. Oh, that is... I'm not going to pick it up myself. This is going to require a couple people. I don't know what to do here. All right, well, I got the battery out of the crate. Wasn't as bad as I thought. I took the end off, used the rope, tipped it up on its end, and then I got my little 2-wheel dolly here underneath it, wheel it around. Okay, the weight's on there. It's 283 pounds. Just the battery. No wonder I couldn't pick it up myself. Anywho, so be very careful when you're moving that thing around. You got to see everything unboxed, put that together, all the stuff that comes with these 3 things. These are the main things I'm going to be working on. Obviously the panels, I'll get more into those when I get them out to start mounting them. It's a solar panel. They're 440 watts, 41 volts. My next video next week should be me getting these mounted up and some initial testing. So stay tuned, hit like, subscribe. If you want to see more, links in the description below. Use the link I got down there for any of this stuff. $50 off automatically applied to your cart. Thanks for watching. Got any questions? Throw them in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Out. So stick around. I got some more stuff. I'm gonna get this put away, and I'm gonna grab the, I have the, what do they call it? What is it called?